During raids and ambushes. Usually, once again, in a situation when it's dealing with pirates, when it's dealing with terrorists, etc. The RPG doesn't have a warhead right now, but the Navy, I've also been informed, also uses this, as well as the Marines, uses this from jet skis while on a mobile operation. Obviously, RPGs are not fun, given any day. And finally, snipers. Now, this is an Austrian-made Steyr sniper. It has an effective range of around 600 meters or so. It's got a telescope lens. It's Austrian-made. The Army uses a green version. The Navy, because of its camouflage needs, uses a black version. But this is something which everybody should be aware of. This is the new age Steyr sniper. It's got a magazine which has a 10 bullet capacity. It is the Steyr Trevelo. The interesting thing about this is that I'm picking it up and I'm feeling it. This rifle right here is lighter than this rifle. Even though this looks bulkier, this guy is relatively more light. And they tell me it has almost 1.5 times the range. A little story about the importance of sniper rifles. Recently, U.S. Special Forces took out 3 Somali pirates in a pirate operation, and that was the sniper rifle came into that effect. 3 U.S. snipers took out the pirates who had taken hostage a U.S. ship captain. That is what the sort of damage a sniper rifle can do. And finally, one of the latest acquisitions in its fight against the terrorists, NVD, a night vision device which the Navy uses primarily for nighttime operations. So even though I can't use it much to my liking right now, the Navy is about special weapons for special forces in these not so special times.
These are the Pak Marines. Pakistan established its own Marines outfit in 1971, consisting of a battalion and an amphibious wing to support operations in former East Pakistan. However, after the loss in the 71 war, the force was disbanded in order to reorganize the Pakistan Navy. The Marines were re-established as a fighting force in 1990. The ambit of the Marines is not a simple one. They are deployed along what is perhaps Pakistan's most abstract border, the southeastern creeks and marshes and minor river systems which are either shared or disputed with India. Thus, the Madwa camouflage. Because most natural environments would give away the location of troops, camouflage has become an essential part of modern military tactics. Critical because of the increase in accuracy and rate of fire of contemporary weapons, as well as the nature of covert operations which are planned for a terrain like this one. Until the 20th century, armies tended to use bright colors and bold, impressive designs in their uniforms. These were thought to daunt the enemy, foster unit cohesion, allow easier identification of units in the so-called fog of war, and attract recruits. Conversely, the intent of camouflage is to disrupt an outline by merging it with the surroundings, making a target harder to spot or hit. different countries have undergone different evolutionary stages towards the development of military camouflage. From the groundbreaking German tent, to the fear-inspiring SS Plaintree, to the iconic American woodland, to the desert-oriented chocolate chip, to the new age digital alpha, to even art, fashion, music and nature, camouflage is perceived as a basic defense against odds and enemies by merging with one's natural surroundings. But the mudwalk takes camouflage to the next level. This looks like fun, but it goes beyond water sports. Marines are also deployed for jet ski patrolling with heavy weapons like the RPG-7 to provide the element of surprise for ambushes and raids. This is a mobile, easy-to-implement tactic that can create a hard impact with a small contingent of men. As importantly, much like their American counterparts, the Marines learn how to work in small units with varied weapons. For an expeditionary force which is meant to pave the way for a larger, conventional assault, a small group of Marines can punch a hole through enemy defenses by deploying diverse weapons with varying purposes to create a firepower arc. The result is shocking action. Welcome to the middle of nowhere. This is a regular morning at a Marines outpost at an undisclosed location in the southeastern part of the country. And this is the beginning of a not-so-regular exercise. A surprise, fast response and ambush drill with a twist. The Marines' ride today is not a tank. It's not a boat, but it can fly over water. Enter the hovercraft. Also known as the air cushion vehicle, the hovercraft is designed to travel over any smooth surface, supported by a cushion of slow-moving, high-pressure air, ejected downwards against the surface below and contained within a skirt. Hovercraft are used as a method of specialized transport wherever there is the need to travel over multiple types of surfaces, and are unique among all forms of ground transportation in their ability to travel equally well over land, ice and water. Because their deployment is along an undeveloped, even desolate terrain with intercrossing creeks and small rivers that are a signature of Pakistan's southeastern border with India, the Marines use the Griffin 2000 TD, a British-made craft equipped with turbo diesel engines that increase durability compared to conventional gasoline engines when exposed to the saltwater conditions of Sindh's marshes. Built almost entirely of aluminium, the 2000 TD can carry a combat section and its own crew to its objective with impunity. With virtually no pressure, acoustic or magnetic signatures, the hovercraft can